I've been told that there are some people who are connected, feel connected to the state of Israel, but don't like the word Zionism. I find that very puzzling. It seems to me that to be involved with Zionism means to be involved with an ongoing and constantly developing project. It's a project of the mind, of ideas. It's a project of morals. It's a project of values. It's about the future. To be involved with Zionism is to be involved with one of the most intellectually and politically challenging movements of history, of all human history. Zionism is actually, for me, about exploration. It's about our history, it's about our future, it's about our present. Now, there are those Jews who choose to be disaffected, to say they don't want to talk about it, they don't want to talk about Zionism, about Israel. They want to walk away from the debates. And you know what I call those people? Boring. So boring. How can anybody walk away from the thrill of engaging with all the passions that surround us on this issue? This is about the most exciting thing a human being could be doing. And we're lucky enough to be living in this day and age. Now, of course, there's some people who feel disaffected with Israel and Zionism because they're angry at certain Israeli government policies. I understand. Actually, once there was a visiting professor who came to my university when I was a graduate student, University of Pennsylvania. And she started in, she wasn't Jewish, she said she used to go to Israel all the time, she loved Israel, but she won't go anymore because she doesn't like the government policies. And I said, what, you don't like the Israeli government policies and you come to the United States where Ronald Reagan is the president and he's all right? And she stopped, absolutely stopped walking. And she said, I never thought of that. I thought that was remarkable. I'll never forget that. She never thought of that. All right, so there are some places, of course, in the Jewish world where it becomes difficult to raise questions, to disagree, to express the intense emotions that Israel evokes. There are some places I know where I feel I can't talk about Israel because unless I say what this person wants me to say, they'll be angry at me. That's very unfortunate. That's not how the Jewish world should be and ever has been before. We don't put a kind of muzzle on Jewish expression of opinion. It's tragic. We should be listening. We should be engaging with all points of view, even those we may find annoying, repugnant, make us angry. It's okay. Let's discuss, let's debate, let's argue. And always remember that Zionism has a lot of diversity, a lot of different opinions, a lot of debates. And in that way, through debate, it unites us as Jews. The point is Zionism is to unite us and not divide us, and not allow us to lose Jews who are disaffected. We have to bring them in and listen to what they have to say, whatever it is. Engage them. I find when I start to talk to a student, I find, there are ways of talking to someone, of pointing out, well, you don't know this, or perhaps we can debate that point. The engagement draws them back. And I would say that what I love about Hadassah is precisely that Hadassah unites us. When I go to Hadassah meetings, I don't hear about enemies of Israel, enemies of Zionism. I hear that too often in other Jewish gatherings. I don't want to hear that. I hear polemics often against the Jews who disagree politically. I don't like that. At Hadassah, we come together as one, and we come together to do constructive work. Hadassah is the largest Zionist organization in the world, and its members have done something extraordinary, a real concrete legacy, and that is building one of the most renowned medical centers in the world in Jerusalem. And I could go further and say that the Hadassah Medical Center, in many ways, is actually a foretaste of the future that we hope for Israel itself. At Hadassah, Jews, Arabs, Christians, people from all over the world come to receive medical care. Israeli Jews, Israeli Palestinians, Muslims, whatever they are, they come together as patients, and they also come together on the staff to provide that medical care. Doctors, nurses, patients, it doesn't matter what their religion is, what language they speak, doesn't matter what their ethnicity is, we all come together. We all come together in a wonderful expression of Jewish values in a Jewish medical center to heal. And that, to me, is a kind of moment, an allegory, a foretaste of what Israel will come to be also.